Hey everybody, Joe the Guru here with another review for you. Got a car jump starter. Today our lucky candidate for the test candidate is going to be this Hyundai here with a dead battery. I was lucky to be able to use a friend's shop that we can do this video in and see how this thing works. Let's get into it.
Now here's the carrying case that everything comes in. It will hold everything you need for the jump starter battery pack, including the chargers for it and the jumper cables. Now here's the battery pack itself. It's a lot smaller than what I thought it would be. I thought it was going to take up most of this case. Now let's look at the ports. First you have an output of 12 volt 10 amp right here. And then you have two USB outputs. Those are 5 volt 2.4 amp. Then a power button, then charge indicator lights, and two input ports. One 5 volt 2 amp and one 15 volt 1 amp. And this right here is where you actually plug the jumper cables into. Next we have the 12 volt adapter. What this does is plugs into your 12 volt port on your car, and then this plug plugs into the input port on the jumper battery. And then it also comes with some charge cables, a little dongle here that allows you to plug into the USB and then plug into your phone. So you've got an iPhone connector, a USB connector for micro USB, and then an old iPod charger so you can charge a lot of what you have. And this is the jumper cables themselves. You got a positive and negative cable, which is pretty normal. And then here's the plug that plugs into the jumper battery and then allows you to connect it to the car. Plugs in right here like normal. And once it's fully seated and plugged in, you'll hear a beep. All right, on this, you've got a couple indicator lights. You got reverse, correct, and then the boost button. The reverse light is lit up when the battery cables are hooked up in reverse. The correct light will light up if it's hooked up correctly, and the boost button is for giving you a little more oomph on an extremely dead battery. Next, we're going to look into the wall charger that comes with it. This allows you to charge the jump starter pack at home from your normal wall outlet. You've got a plug here that plugs into the charger battery itself, and this plugs into the wall. This is going to be an AC adapter. It's model KNC015R-150100U. Input is 100 to 240 volts, 50 to 60 hertz, at 0.6 amps max, 15 volt 1 amp output. Now let's see how it works. Alright, let's hop in here and try to start this car. Appears to be dead. Alright, let's try it one more time for good measure. Yep, battery on this is too dead to start. Alright, so let's grab the jumper battery box. Get everything hooked up. Alright, here's the battery jump starter. Go ahead and get this plugged in. Now, this particular plug is only shaped a certain way, so it'll only plug in one way. That way you make sure that you won't hook it up backwards. And plug it in there. Right, everything looks to be good. So let's hook the positive cable up to the positive terminal. Now, I know that I'm hooking it up to the positive terminal because of the red plus there. Plus the battery will usually have a plus indicator to show you that it's the plus side of the battery. So hook it up here, and then hook it up to the negative side. All right, I've got the green light that shows me I'm hooked up correctly. We'll go try to jump start this. All right. And let's see what happens. Hey, there we are. Didn't even have to crank it long, it just turned right over. That's really impressive. Didn't think it was going to do that either. I didn't think that battery would have that much more fun. Let's get everything disconnected here. First thing we're going to do is disconnect the negative cable. Basically work in reverse here. That about wraps this up.
Thanks for stopping by to check out my review of the Enji Prime car jump starter. Really appreciate the view, and please give me a thumbs up, and look forward to seeing you here next time on the next review I do. Until then, see you next time.